The number one way to inspire change in someone's life is by sharing your story. Imagine if your story was the one in a million that someone desperately needs to hear. I'm Devin Schubert, and I'm on a mission to share 1 million stories across social media. And I want your story. It's time to take your story to the stage. And now, here's one of those stories.
Hi, this is Coach Cindy Holmes. I have had the privilege of walking alongside 28 amazing volleyball teams, each one with their own unique set of skill sets, personalities, and goals. And the biggest thing is mindset. When we decide what perspective we want to have as we go through a season, a career, guiding a whole entire program. During these 28 years, I progressed and learned a lot about doing the drill, myself as a coach, us as a coaching staff, what a great team of coaches can be such a great role model to the rest of the program by the way we treat each other, the way we want to be treated, by the way we have an honesty to call each other higher while encouraging each other, while being in our corner. When a group of people know that there's no way to get you out of their corner, there's a lot of power in that. So as we pass that down to athletes, it's so important that, first of all, we embrace them and being a part of something bigger than themselves. There's so many things that can be learned by treating your teammates who want to be treated, by reacting in a next ball scenario, letting go of an error and learning from it, by having a perspective that an error is something to learn from, a mistake is something to learn from. It has such a great perspective. And when we make a mistake, our teammates knowing what we need at that time and what they need from our reaction at that time, as a coach, what athletes need as a reaction at that time, so that we can always have a growth mindset. Because what does that mean? We say a lot of verbiage a lot of times and we don't know exactly what that means. So a great work ethic, a great attitude, what does that mean? What does that look like? The way we do the drill, the way we prepare for the season, the way we walk into the gym to give to our teammates, the way we walk out of a gym appreciating what they gave to us, and we continue to grow in that way. Those ways that mindset approaches the next ball, approaches the way we play ultimately. Let's say that an outside hitter in volleyball hits the ball out 3 times in a row. There's a decision as a teammate how to respond to them. There's a decision as the one that made the errors how to respond to that. So when we learn to respond in a way that is learning from the mistake and saying, okay, there's a big block on the outside. Next time I'm going to go cross court and I'm not going to swing full speed because they're playing deep on me. So those are some things to replace the air, and in opposed to being down on ourselves, we're saying, hey, I'm going to react to this and make this a learning situation. We can take this at all levels. As we're doing this, the seniors and the varsity's learning, you know what, if I want my program of players, meaning their JV, their freshmen, the people that are on the bench, to react a certain way, then I need to do that. Coaches, when I want my team to react a certain way, I need to do that. So that it trickles down, and we say, man, I really want my team to encourage me after an error. Then we do that. It's such a productive way to react to things. So what an exciting thing to do that. So I've been very blessed with the way teams have reacted to this philosophy, the way we have grown and handled adversity situations in a way to say, yes, this is an opportunity to grow. We need to look at this and grow through this. What are the principles that really create winning? Is it just skill? Or is it the way we do what we do? Is it giving our teammates our very best and caring about them in those relationships? What are things that we need to do? And then skill can become the icing on the cake. So as I had all those great experiences, hard, easy, good, all of them, and learned from them, I started getting more and more to do the drill. That the example from the coaches trickles down, and I got a desire to really walk alongside other high school coaches and empower them to learn to lead a program in a manner that fits their pillars, which are things that are non-negotiables. What are things that you'll never walk away from? Is it loyalty, integrity, work ethic? What are 3 or 4 pillars that you want to stand behind no matter what, and you make all of your other decisions through those pillars? What is your own mission statement? What is your own philosophy? And then how do we as a coaching staff support that? The way we think turns into our actions. So learning that skill of thinking the way we want to act and really becoming a person of growth. This is really hard to go through, so I'm going to lean into this and what's in it. What is there? What is there for me to learn from? What is there for me to maybe guide differently, maybe call someone higher? What is there that I can grow and become better for my coaches and come better for my team? So walking alongside, there's like a lot of ways to do that. There's a lot of ways thinking about what we're thinking about and really becoming good at recognizing that, recognizing what we respond to, what do our coaches respond to, what do our players respond to bring out the best in them, and then them learning to do that for others as well. Character and leadership. Within that, what does that look for? Like, well, character is a lot of growth, right? Being willing to grow. And then the leadership, is a follower a good leader? Is a leader a good follower? Probably both are true. So, and then we also are developing the coaches clinic, which would include all this, walking alongside coaches and helping them take what they've been given as a program and moving forward and being successful. The head coach has decisions to make, and then letting the assistants be engaged with that is very empowering. Professional development, teachers, parents, parents are a big part of a program, right? Every adult that is involved is there for that child, athlete, student. And so we all as adults can very successfully come together with a like-mindedness to do that. And I'm just super excited to guide you in that way. I have a huge heart and passion for high school athletes, which makes me now passionate for high school coaches. I've walked that journey, and now I want to walk it with you. It's the way we do what we do. For the sake of the team, for the love of the game, never forget why you do what you do. And let's do it together.